Hi everyone, for this lesson I'll show you different types of distributions. The first one we're going to look at is asymmetric distribution, and that's when the data values are evenly distributed. So here's an example. If I were to draw a curve over this histogram, it's going to look something like this. So as you can see, if I were to draw a line, a vertical line right down the middle, this side is the same as this side, so it's symmetrical. For a symmetrical distribution, the mean is right in the middle. So if I were to draw a line straight down, that's where the mean is. Also, the median is equal to the mean for a symmetrical distribution. Now, if we were to look at the box plot that goes with this symmetrical distribution, it's going to look something like this. Because 25% of the data will be here, the other 25% will be here, and so on. And since the data values are evenly distributed, 50% of the data is on this half, and the other 50% is on this half. And you should also notice that the median is right in the middle, which is right here. If you have a negatively skewed distribution or a left skewed distribution, then most of the data values are on the right. So your histogram is going to look like this. And if you were to draw a curve over it, the curve will be like this here. So to help you remember if it's a left or a right skewed distribution, you want to look at the tail of the curve. So for this one here, the tail refers to this part of the histogram, or the curve of the histogram. And in this case, the tail is going on the left hand side here. Hence the name LeftSkew Distribution. So for a negatively skewed distribution, the mean will be less than the median. Okay, that's an important fact for a left skewed distribution. Now let's take a look what the box and whisker plot will look like for a negatively skewed distribution. We know that 25% of the data will be here. The other 25% of the data will be here, and so on. And notice that the median is right here, and the median is closer to the shorter whisker of the box plot. Right? Alright, so let's take a look at the last case, which is the positively skewed distribution, or a right skewed distribution, which means that most of the data are on the left. So the histogram will look like this. And if I were to draw a curve over the histogram, the curve will look like this here. Notice that the tail is now on the right hand side. So for a positively skewed distribution or a right skewed distribution, the median is located over here. That's your median. And the mean is somewhere over here. So this translates to the mean being bigger or greater than the median. Right, so the mean is greater than the median for a positively skewed distribution. So now we can take a look at the box and whisker plot for this distribution. Notice that the left whisker is shorter than the right whisker, and the median is located right here. And 50% of the data values are located from the minimum all the way to Q2, and the other 50% is from Q2 all the way to the maximum. And you should also notice that the median is closer to the shorter whisker of the box plot. And we're finally done, and we're happy.